All right, welcome back. Today we are talking about the Tilta Khronos Creator Kit for the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max. We'll be right back. Today, like I said in the intro, this is what we're talking about. So it comes with this nifty little aluminum case that's a two-piece. Now, I have dropped it, so I will not be zooming in to show you any of the features on this because I am on a manual lens today. So that's what I decided to use, so you have to live with it. Now, it does come with a bunch of little plates on the side for you to plug everything into that is controlled by the power, which I will show you the power unit here in a minute. But this is a very, very solid case. Like I said, I've dropped it and it has lived up quite well. So kudos to the designers at Tilta for this. Thank you. Now, it also comes with this little 58 millimeter plate on the back, or filter tray, that you put your variable neutral density filter on. So that's about all I have to say for this. So on to the next one. The main thing, the key part is this right here. This is the power supply for this. It has an internal battery. Don't ask me what the rating is on it. So, but you have your nice little cord that you do plug into the bottom of your iPhone to help supply the power. It will also act as a charger for your iPhone. Keep that in mind. So note, make sure that when you are using this, that you shove this cord in so that you're not bending it up, breaking it, and everything else, because then you've just wasted a lot of money on this and the cord's busted. Now on the top of it, you have the record button right here, and then on the back you have your function button. It will control both the Blackmagic app and the native phone app. Go to their webpage, look up their tutorial for this. If you need to figure out how to hook it up to Bluetooth, it will explain everything. I had to do it. Like I said, sometimes tech gets the best of me. But just so you know, the function button, you hit it once, it'll swap to, I think, red for the Blackmagic app, and then you hit it one more time, it'll switch to green, and that'll be for the native phone app. Now, do keep in mind, in the native phone app, the button, or the not the button, but the wheel on the front will not control zoom at all in the native phone app. It only works in the Blackmagic app. Now, let's go to the next piece. The next piece for me is probably the best thing. It's this little guy right here. It is just a nice wooden little handle that you put on in either here, there, wherever on the side, top. It's perfect, and it helps to hold and stabilize the camera. Now, my stabilized footage is not that best. Even the phone has good stabilization, and so does, post work in Resolve, as you'll see in some of the video. Next piece. This is the bottom plate. You can put it wherever you want, but if you're filming in a vertical position, this will go on the bottom. And it has a nice little rail plate for you to be able to put on to a tripod if you want. So that comes in really handy, especially if you're doing long takes and using, handles and everything else to do whip pans and zooms and whatever you want to do. It comes in handy. Now, it does have an HDMI on the back, which is good for you to plug into a monitor to be able to see. And then it comes with 3 USB-Cs. 2 of them, one you can plug in a SSD, and then the other one you can plug in a mic if you need a mic to do that with. And then the other one on the back is for the phone. I've not experimented with that. I've only used this in the form of using it as a stand and having it to put into the tripod. Now, the next piece is important for you, those of you that shoot long form content on your iPhone. This is the fan that comes with it. So this is very, very important. I have not used it yet because I only shoot short clips. That's all I do. Short clips for me. Now, it goes on the back of the phone. And then you have a USB-C port on here, which says for the phone. So you're going to plug that into the bottom piece to go to the phone to help turn it on and keep it cool when you're shooting those types of long form content. So let's go to the next piece. This ties in with the filter tray. This is a variable neutral density filter for a 58mm that comes with it. Works really, really well. Not really much to explain about this, but this does come with it. So on to the next one. And for the last piece, which to me I think is the coolest part, is this little plate that, you know, you could put in there. It comes with this little ring that pops out. You've all seen how these work. And then it also has this one right here that you could pop in and out as well, which is kind of nice because, you know, if you want to stand your phone up, hey, you have it built in. It's already on a magnet and good to go. And then the cool thing is you have this little button right here that has a built-in box opener on it. So, hey, if you're out and about and you need to open something and you have this with you, you got it. Good, cool little tool. So just don't use it to stick nobody with, okay? Now, that's about all I have for this. So I'm going to give you my pros and my cons. Really, pros, all upside. I mean, if you are an iPhone creator who likes to create content and that's what you want to shoot on, this is going to be probably the best investment that you're going to get. And this is just my opinion. I like it. I'm going to continue to use it. I keep it with me, not at all times when I'm, you know, out and about doing my day job. I don't keep it with me because, you know, I don't have time for that. But when I'm out and about doing other paid work, I have it hooked up and I can actually, you know, kind of do BTS and everything else with it. So it makes it great. And then sometimes I just don't feel like getting, you know, all the big camera stuff out and doing all that. So yeah, it's not fun. So this comes in very handy to just shoot BTS or just little clips to post onto social media and go with it. Now, there is a couple of cons. Number one being the price. It's like $350, $360. It's not cheap. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at this option. Let me get this out first. I bought this with my own money, but Tilta did give me a discount on this, and all I had to do was review it and make a video or two, and that's it. Now, with that being said, these are my own opinions and my thoughts, and they really have no say-so on what my input is. Now, to the cons. The cons, one being the price. It is not cheap, but in this game or industry or career, as we call it, nothing is cheap when you want to do it the right way. So you're going to invest in this, and it is an investment. It's not just something you're going to use and toss. That's number one, the cost. Number two is they should have included a external SSD holder if you're calling this a creator kit, because for those folks that do shoot long form content, we all know an iPhone is not the world's best when it comes to storage or data management. So that would be nice to be able to offer on the kit itself. An SSD, you know, external holder to be able to just plug in. Because I mean, there's space on there to be able to hold it already as far as the case goes. So that's one thing that you could possibly include, you know, maybe in the next iteration, or if you repackage it, include that in there. And then the last thing that would be is if you're gonna offer, to me personally, if you're shooting anywhere with real estate, reflective windows, water, cars, anything that has a reflection, a CPL filter would be great to have. Now, I don't know if the magnetic will fit on top of the V&D because I had to order one on my own. It has not arrived yet, so I do not know if it will stack on top of it. Hopefully it will. But Tilta, if you're listening, I'd find a way to maybe do a combination of a V&D and a CPL to offer, and then include that and the SSD holder into the package. That way it's one complete kit and you're not having to get people to buy things here and there to be able to do this. But those are my only downsides that I have to this. So we'll get into the video here real quick and just let me know what you think. We'll be right back.
Je suis sexy, genre je sais pas. Monte dans l'avion direct, aéroport. J'ai pas beaucoup de cash, ça ne va pas. Mais j'ai ce truc qui frappe, Dua Lipa. Je suis sexy, genre je sais pas. Monte dans l'avion direct, aéroport. J'ai pas beaucoup de cash, ça ne va pas. Mais j'ai ce truc qui frappe, Dua Lipa. Je porte pas de Gucci ni Versace, mon côté lit sur ton tapis. C'est pas du luxe, c'est de la magie, mon énergie part en folie. Rate pas le trip, le prix, t'as de la chance, allez, qu'est-ce que tu dis? Voilà, mini, prête à Paris, roule le tapis, je suis une lady. Je suis une lady, what?
I hope you enjoyed this. And thank y'all for sticking around this long and watching. It's nice that you're here. And I hope that you're finding this content informational because, like I said, I make this for you, the person watching this, because that's how I like to view my content, is stuff that's specifically geared towards me and things that I want to know. I hope you find it informational. Other than that, that's really all I've got on this creator kit today. I hope you've liked what you've seen. If you do, like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell notification. Go watch this video up here that it's going to recommend for you. And like I said, if you have any questions, bitches, moans, complaints, whatever, leave them down in the comment section below, and I will do my best to get back to them and to you. That being said, y'all have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.